This is a 100% walkthrough of the holy city of Aratum. I'm going to get every single item. We're going to walk you through from beginning to finish, from beginning to end. And we're going to get everything, including all 4 of the, I don't know what they're called. Like, they're in here, the challenges, the Hellfighter ships. So we're going to get all the challenges, all the resources, all the secrets, every single thing there is to get on this map. So go ahead and get right into it. So first we got to get through the tutorial. It's actually slower to ascend than descend. It's better just to look down or up. So those controls probably help a bit more on controller than they do on mouse and keyboard. Okay, now we're going to get up here. It's going to teach us the basics of combat with this thing. So all we got to do is dodge and attack, and then we're good. Honestly, we'd probably faster to space tank him at this point, but whatever. I'm just going to face tank it. And then you got to finish him with left control or whatever it said on controller. Okay. Gotta dodge those in order to get super powered. There we go. Actually, I missed one though. Okay. Now we head up here. We get the. Is this where we fight the first one of those ships? Yeah, there it is. So this is chasing down one of the hell ships, hell fighters, which is more like a hell runner. It doesn't really fight at all, but hey. Okay, they give you gold when you blow them up. These things heal you, and that gets us through part of the tutorial. Now we gotta land this thing. We go into here. Let's get both these cutscenes. Get back on the dragon. And then that's a cutscene, and then we get to the real level. Okay, so we can do this in any order that we want. I'm gonna go ahead and start from right to left. Actually, let's do it from left to right. Left to right actually makes more sense. Hold on. The first one is this. Oh, whoops. This is a secret landing spot. I'm so glad when I get the neck breaking one because it's so much faster than the breathing down his mouth one. Okay. Hold on, I gotta. There we go. I need to turn the sound down just a bit. All right. Now we go here. We break this. That starts like a challenge. This weapon's like the best, honestly, for a lot of this. Whoops. Wrong button. Whoop, I whipped. I'm a little more careful than that. Yep, I'm gonna end up dying. Okay, there's our first upgrade. Upgrade our maximum health, I think. Yes, okay. Let's grab some stuff while we have to wait for the cutscene because it's just going to spit us back to the top no matter where we go. It spits us out right here. So we don't want to get on this guy. Instead, we want to head over this way, which is right over here. Drop down over here, go over to here, get down here, get the gold. Get that, break that, head on out. Doesn't matter which way we go after we get the chest. Go back the way we came and go whichever way we want. Anyway, we're going to go over here, get back on this guy. Okay, so now we're going to head further to the left. So this is where we came in. We're going to head this way. We're going to get this thing on the way. Okay, and then inside of here will be a Hellfighter. Because I was shooting blue when he first popped up, I was able to like 3-shot him, which is insane. Okay, from there we should be able to get all 3 of these. Whoop. Oh, whoop. Okay. That takes care of that. Now we gotta wait for the landing zone. Extremely disorienting. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's an enforcer here. Okay, there we go. That takes care of those guys. Once they're dead, we can grab the super shotgun. Which, I don't know. I mean, it's decent. But before it's upgraded, it's not so great. Just because the fire rate's so slow. We're going to get in here. Okay, that takes care of all them. We're going to look up here and, whoops, wrong thing. We're going to shoot that. That'll knock that down. That'll open this door. There's a ruby in here. Okay. Go back the way we came. There's this in here if you need it for a full heal. And then back the way we came. We came in right there. Right over here is a little secret. We're going to... Oh my... I can't remember my button. There we go. Hit that. Hit this. Climb up to here. Head over to here. Inside of here are the next cultists. Or the first cultists, actually. I'm going to go over here, get the codex. Throw that there. Go over here. There's some gold. So we are right here now. Now we're trapped in here. Okay, once the big guy's dead, we're all set. Now we go out that way. We just blew that door up. We can go over here. Now, there's down here. We don't need to go down there, but there's a... okay, well, I didn't mean to actually go down here. There's a life sigil if you need it and some ammo. After that, you're just going to go here, and then you just got to wait. And wait. And then you're back out here. Now, what you're going to do is head out like this and turn to the right. And you can drop down here, get this gold. Get into here. Okay, there's all that. Get up here. And up here, and here's a toy. The Sarat. Or Sarat. I don't know how to say it. Blow that up, and I think that is, yep, that's everything from this area. Now we are all clear to go to the next area. So now we're going to head over here. Drop down into here. Okay, there's that. We're gonna head left first because there's some treasure up here. You can see it like this. We're gonna get that. Okay, I kind of fumbled that, but hey. All right, so that takes care of that. Now we can head down here. Now we're down here. If we jump down right here, and get all that. I don't think there's anything there. Now for a really hard fight. We're gonna go here. Get the armor. Oh, no, this one's the easy one. Never mind. I'm thinking of a different one. One of these has a horrible fight in it. But there we go. That's that one. Now I need to get reoriented, I think. Yeah, towards this objective. So we're going to head over to this objective. The start is right where I'm facing. We're going to go over towards here. You'll see this big thing in the sky. You're going to go straight down. Whoops, I was super slow. We got to kill 2 of these. Oh god, we got the slow animation. The breathing in his mouth is the slowest one of all the animations. Once we get the second one of these, we can land. I think that's the fastest one. It's no, I think the neck break's the fastest. Anyway, after that we can land. And then it'll spit us out right here. First thing we want to do is go straight over here. Get rid of those guys before we forget, and then turn around and there's resources. There's gold to pick up. More gold. More gold. And on the other side will be a weapon skin. Okay, after we get all that stuff, we're going to head over here. And we're going to go over to this guy. Get rid of him. Stand on this. Throw this there. Jump over. Get into here. Come back the way we came. And there's a handle here to turn. Okay, then we can go here, wait for the water. Once the water's down, we can throw our shield across. Go to the other side. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And here is the red key, which is only used in this area. So let's get that, head out. Now this thing will exist. We're gonna hit it and be careful to not move so we land in here. Get this gold. Break these just for fun. All right, now we can head over to here. This will open up here. We can get a little bit more gold. And we can get the ruby. And that, unless I missed something, nope, that 100%'s that area. Now we can get back on the dragon. Now what we want to do is head straight up. And there's an objective right above us, which is this thing. Oh, whoop. I went right into that. Alright, so there's that. There's also a hellfire that flies around here, but we'll go find it after this. So now we gotta land inside. And let's get through here. I don't know how I got the super shotgun equipped. Whatever though. Okay. That's everything in this room. Yep. Break through this. Get down in here. Nothing really here. And then we go over to this. Drop down, turn around. Here's some gold. And then we gotta fight this guy. Okay, so there's that guy. With that, and we are done with that hell ship thing, whatever it is. Then there's this guy right here. I don't think we need to do anything with him, but I just like to kill him anyway, even though we just missed out on the Hellfighter that just flew past us. Okay. So now we need to find the one. I'm going to try to cut him off. There he is. I did not have room on my mouse pad to make that turn. There we go. Now, what we can do is go to this area right here and go to this ship. Go. Now we gotta wait for this one to fall. And we can land inside. This one's probably the most extensive of the three that we have to do. Or four. Okay, well, lost all my armor, but it was worth it. Now we're gonna head over into here. All right. What the heck? There we go. So there's a Sentinel Shrine. Turn to the right from there, and there's gold. And drop down here. Drop down here. Here's some cultists. Then turn around right behind yourself, and here's a bunch of gold. All that's right here on the map. Then you're going to go over here to this water. Go to the light, and then go up to this light. Climb out of here to this secret area where there's a chest. Get that chest and head right back into the courtyard. But there's a Sentinel Shrine again. You can get upgrades if you want them. And then head over to here, over to here. Okay, that opens up, but instead head over here. Okay, once they're all dead, I don't know, you might not even need to actually kill them, come to think of it. Just gotta get up here. Over here, and here's the blue key. Then you drop down here. Open this up. And there's a little bit more gold. And some armor. Now, real fast, I am going to use this, and I'm going to get the... what was it? Super shotgun. And then we're also going to get... Oh, we already got that. And then we're going to get... I don't even know. Pulverizer. Whatever. Okay. I don't really care about upgrading them during this video. It'll actually just speed up a teeny bit potentially, though. I don't know. Now we're going to head over here. Hit this. Keep moving. Get down here. I don't think there's a boss for this one. There's just this, which will give you a full heal. Oh, no. Oh, that's right. This is the horrible boss. This boss is rough. Alright, I made it look easy, but if you're on hard difficulty, that's going to be horrible. So there's the yellow resource. Maximum shell ammo increased. Get this, and we are out of here. Now we land on the dragon, and we can move on to the last of the objectives. So we got all the challenges, and we have almost all the resources. Now we just need to go over to this. Dodge that. There we go. Here's our last Hellfighter. This is the unnecessary one. This is number 4. There we go. We get down to here. Now we gotta do this. Okay, now we gotta wait. I like how the landing's like a set animation. You can't like just be in there and do it. You gotta be able to back out. Like it auto backs you out and flies you back in. Anyway, we can go ahead and move through here. Get all these. That everything? Oh. There we go. Now I can get the gold. Head across here. I think that's everything. And now we get the charger or something. What's it called? Cycler. I think it's started to see. Let's give it a shot. I usually just ignore it, but let's try it. Come into here. That's all right. Okay, let's get down into here. Okay, I'll grab this armor real fast. Get all the health, drop down. Here's the last of the gold and the codex. So there's everything. Finish it off. Alright, so let's get over here to the objective. I don't know why flying this dragon makes me miss playing Overwatch, playing Mercy and just flying around. That was super fun. Anyway, let's get up to here. And up to here. Down to here, and over to here, and then down to here, and then... Okay. Now we fly over to here. And up to here. And now it's time. Alright, let's fight this boss. Alright, well. Oh, well enough. I think that's everything in this room. And I think that's the end of the level. There we go. Let's skip the cutscene and chapter complete. So that was the Holy City of Aratum. That was all the items. That was all the gold. That was all the rubies. That was everything. So hopefully those will help you guys out. That is how to do that level and get every single item and do every single thing and unlock everything there is to do in Chapter 5, the Holy City of Aratum in Doom the Dark Ages.